What's going on, y'all? So listen. Girl, listen. I don't know what's going on. I got a headache and I am waiting for, and you know what? I don't know what type of headache it is. I please hope it's not a migraine. I don't think it's a migraine, but I just know that thing started right here a little bit. I was recording my other videos because I've been recording all day because I'm trying to get them out since I got the weekend off. I want to get to y'all on time. And right when I was finishing up recording my last video, the shower, which is about to be uploaded now, all of a sudden it started a little ticking over here, and I just said, "What the hell is that?" So I just took a little couple of pills, and hopefully, girl, it'll go away because I do got another video I do want to put up later on tonight, probably early tomorrow morning. But so I really don't. I say all of that to say I really don't see it for this part 2. Okay, don't expect me to give you everything, because to be real with you, as I'm being real with myself, we didn't need no part 2 to Love and Marriage Detroit reunion. Honestly, they could have expanded the first part and made it either an hour and 15, gave it an extra 15 minutes, or gave it an hour and 30 minutes, because I just feel like they literally stretched this episode out, because when it got part to they stretched the reunion out, period. That's just what it is. They spent too much time on stuff that didn't matter, and they just rehashed, which I understand that's what the reunion is. They rehashed everything that happened but that's been going on throughout the season, but it's just been repeats. And I feel like some of the stuff that was talked about in this episode was also talked about in the first part, especially when it comes to the Latoya and the Christina situation. They don't like each other. And that's just basically what it is. They never liked each other. They're not going to like each other. They tolerate each other because their partners are, their husbands are friends. And at this point in time, I wouldn't be friends with them, okay? Because I just don't feel like, we'll get there. So we pick up where we left off last week, and oh girl, yeah, them pills need to kick in. We picked up, and plus I think it's because of this ring light. Y'all know I got sensitive eyes. If y'all don't know, I really do. And then sometimes the light be irritating me, and I be wanting y'all to see me or whatever. So I be sacrificing my sight for y'all ass. And I gotta go to the eye doctor or whatever, because girl, 9 out of 10, I need glasses. But moving on from that, that's neither here nor there. Christina goes over there to talk to Kobe and hold her. We didn't ever think that it was gonna get like this. Like, none of it was planned for us to go back and forth like this, and it had this. And it's like, if I didn't like this girl, and if I didn't like none of these people, I wouldn't have suggested, me and Brandon wouldn't have suggested for them to be on the show with us. If I really had a problem with each other, girl, cut the shit. I'm just sorry, y'all. Every time I see Christina, I don't, listen, some people may say Christina and Brandon, but Christina for sure, she gives me like, it's rehearsed. She gives me rehearsed. So I will give Latoya that, because I want Latoya to just say, girl, yes, you're fake, okay? Because she gives it. She gives it all. And I don't know, maybe it's because I really do feel like it's an image that she's trying to put on, where she does not want to come off as this combative black woman on reality TV and fall into that trope, where you're always screaming at somebody, you're always hollering. So she's trying to keep it calm, cool, and even kill. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like she's trying to do. And I can just feel like that's not really her. But if it is, I'll take it back. But if it ain't, But anyway, while they in the midst, and Christina in the midst of talking and all that stuff, and she over there sitting with Kobe while she crying, they gonna be alright. They said this is their first little blow up. Y'all wait till the cameras get rolling to have y'all first blow up. Do y'all believe that? I don't know, but it could be possibly true, because that's probably why it hit Kobe as hard as it did, and also because we found out what we found out at the end of the reunion. She hormonal. That's just what it is. And then in the midst of them talking, not Kobe, but Russell gets up and Brandon gets up, and they hug, like they hug, and I'm sitting here like, is the reunion over with? all. I'm just like, who placed this stuff the way? Who edited this way? And is this how it played out like this? Because I'm just not understanding. Because I would have thought them making up at the end would have been oh, that's what we came here for, and we're so glad for that. But no, after we do that, we go into the whole, situation. What do they talk about? Christina, not Christina, but Brandon and Anthony, their whole little situation. And I'm not finna get too deep in it because everything that I'm gonna say is the same thing I've been saying throughout this season. And, some people can see it differently, but as I'm looking at it and trust and believe, I feel like everybody on this cast is full of it. Everybody is full of it to a certain degree, and I feel like Brandon and Anthony is definitely full of it. And I do feel like Anthony is trying to show up on Brandon and trying to put him down or whatever. And I get the feeling, even though Christina and Brandon were the one that brought all these couples on here, it feels as though Anthony and Latoya want to make it seem like they're the better couples out of all of them, more established, more put together, more this, more that. And like they're competing. So that's all that I see. I see a competition going between Brandon and Christina and Latoya and Anthony. And as somebody that you say is your friend of 20 plus years that they keep on putting out there, why are y'all doing this to each other? Ain't no way in hell, especially if I call you my friend, my brother, my sister, we always together. We do things together. You kicking it at my crib, I'm kicking it at your crib. We've been cool for multiple years, decades, all of that. We've been through the ups and downs. Why would I wait till we get on camera and on a national scale, for the most part, even though that many people ain't watching, on a national scale where a lot of more eyes that been watching you are on you, and cut up on my friend like this? And I'm talking about both of them, because it just don't make sense at the end of the day to be in a 20 plus year friendship, and then as soon as the cameras get rolling and you get on this show, you're trying to one up each other. Oh, you ain't never touched $1 million. I touched $1 million. Oh yeah, you probably touched $1 million because your daddy gave it to you. They brought that up about him, and then trying to imply maybe it's because he a trust fund baby or whatever. And then Latoya goes into, oh well, we want to do generational wealth, but then when you hear things like that, it's almost as if black people try to put that down. And I get it, because they did the same thing to Candace, on Real Housewives of Potomac, baby. They told her up for a good 2.5 seasons about that, because Dorothy was paying the bill. So what? Okay, listen, if I had somebody paying my goddamn rent, girl, I'm going to take it. And if somebody offered to pay it for you too, your mama, your daddy, your family member, whoever, you going to take it to. Let's just be real with it, okay? And what Latoya said is right. We look at some black people, we do look our nose down on others, or other black folks or whatever, who are getting assistance from their family members and stuff like that, instead of just, being cool with the fact that this is how generational wealth, happens or whatever, because the family is wealthy or the family has, money to spend down, from this person to this person to this person. I get it. But at the same time, Brandon said he was doing that to get back at Anthony for the things that he was saying about nobody coming through Star Factory and what is it that Brandon actually done and all that stuff. Now, Brandon, you can say all them people that you named came through Star Factory. That's cute. But you ain't helped them get their actual record deal. Now, I feel like that's what Anthony was talking about. And I'm with Anthony on that part. He started naming all these big artists that we done heard before. And I said, from Detroit, I said, that's cute. That's cute. Big Sean came through there and he did a little rehearsal at one point, and then he left. Baby, you ain't help him get a goddamn recording artist deal, a recording deal or whatever. That's what we talking about. You have not made artists, okay? You have not truly developed artists or whatever. And if you did, they don't didn't say nothing about you. Okay, so there's that. That's what Brandon is talking. Anthony is talking about. Okay, it's up. But at the same time, I just feel like Brandon was being targeted by Anthony. It was a little competition type of situation. I don't understand why. Even whatever it is that, oh, that don't look right. Even whatever explanation they was giving, it just wasn't right. And even I'm surprised that Anthony said at one point that yeah, he looked back and he do realize that he was doing a lot that he shouldn't have been doing. And I said I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? I will give you that because baby, you were doing a lot for somebody that was friends. Moving off of that mess, we gonna get on to the whole Latoya and Christina of it all. Back again, baby. I thought we left this in part one, but here we go again in part two. Latoya felt some type of way about the fact that when they got into it at Christina's little sit and pray event or whatever, shut up and pray event, and then Christina said, "Oh, that's what your degree got you? Since you got your degree and everything." She said, she was like, I am a doctor and I already get looked down upon because I'm a black woman that's in sports medicine. And this is a field where it's predominantly white men that are doctors or whatever. And I'm in like the 1% of black people there and the point something percent of it being a woman, a black woman. And I understand that. But at the same time, she said, and so yeah, if I'm gonna throw my degree, I felt like that was a time to throw my degree out there to let everybody know I'm smart, I'm this, whatever. That's fine or whatever. But you came at that lady for no reason at her event and as if that lady did something to you. And y'all, I don't know what y'all say, but at the end of the day, the issue is between Kobe and Christina. Latoya was getting herself hot. She was having hot flashes. She was turning red. She probably had hives on her back. That's how flustered and frustrated she was with Christina over nothing. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna get upset when I see two friends fighting or going back and forth at each other and I'm finna take on their issues. And some people may say, oh, that ain't what. No, because they're two grown people and whatever issues they have going on with each other, I'm gonna let them figure that out. Because if I interject in it, it's not gonna do nothing but make the situation worse. And then I'm gonna feel some type of way about either one of them or both of them. And I don't want that to happen because those both are my friends, right? So therefore, I'm gonna keep my nose up out of it. I'm staying neutral. And the only thing that I'm gonna say if you ask me about it is y'all need to sit down like adults and y'all need to actually talk and listen to each other. I'm not saying nothing else, okay? I'm not saying nothing else. Because sometimes it'll turn back and backfire on you. And I just don't understand how come Latoya was getting all up in her feelings about the situation that was going on with Kobe. Oh, because you're a manipulator, you're manipulative, and you're this, and I don't like the way that you did this with Kobe and you handled this situation. Okay. But what Christina keep on asking again is, what is it about me that I did to you directly that you feel the way that you feel? And you talking about some, people have told me about this or whatever. We got one mutual person in common. And it's like, if that person didn't tell you that, who are these other people that's telling you that? I said, Christina, and I wouldn't have asked that question because you ain't got to a person ain't got to personally know you to be spreading stuff about you. And truth be told, Christina, I do feel like people probably be saying some stuff. I feel like people be saying some stuff and they probably got a whole bunch of stuff to say about all of y'all. And especially you, girl. Okay? Because like I said, you got up on this camera and I'm pretty sure everything that you're saying and how you're acting is rehearsed. It gives that, baby. It gives that. And I need you to understand that as well. But when it comes to Latoya, girl, you ain't got no real reason. Just say, I just don't vibe with your personality. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say, because at the end of the day, everybody's not going to vibe with everybody. Everybody's not supposed to be friends with everybody. And that is A-okay. That don't mean that you dislike them. That don't mean that you hate them. That don't mean that you wish them bad. You just don't vibe with them. You ain't got nothing to say about them and y'all not going to be friends and y'all not going to be cool. It is what it is. And that's just it. And, they kept on asking her, what exactly did she do? What exactly? And then I like when Christina got her ass and talking about you want to make it seem like I'm this type of person who started this and started that or whatever. But at the end of the day, You have yet to tell me what did I do. Okay, when it came to the Kobe situation at the bowling alley or at the skating rink, I didn't raise my voice. I asked questions. I wasn't talking to Kobe because Kobe wasn't talking to me. I didn't get in my feelings about the whole situation. I came to her calmly, okay? But yet, I'm getting dogged out and I'm getting made to look like I'm the one who blew up. I'm the one who did all this. And what Christina was saying, regardless of how we may feel about her, she's 100% correct. Kobe was the one who blew all of that shit out of proportion. And as I think about it now, and I don't even remember what I said throughout the season, if you blow up on me like that, even if I'm in the wrong, because like they said, Christina, and we've been saying Christina, she could have called Kobe to understand what the Lil Harper Bay situation was about instead of doing it through the text. But at the same time, the way Kobe reacted to her, just trying to understand or whatever, because she wasn't getting the type of, kickback like she wanted, you know what I'm saying? Because Christina was giving her that calm stuff, and I understand that because sometimes that pissed me off too. But Kobe is totally immature, and she showed that. The way that she got so loud, the way that she got loud at the, when they met up finally. I wouldn't have called her either at that point. Eventually, we would have talked, but I wouldn't have picked up the phone and said, oh, let me call Kobe and say, girl, you know what, after that whole thing. No, because I didn't blow up on you. You blew up on me. So why should I pick up the phone and call you? Why should I be okay? And I'm not finna say happy birthday to you at this point because the last time I spoke to you, you blew up on me. And therefore, we're not in a good space. And I don't care if it's your birthday. I don't care if it's your baby's birthday. I don't care if it's your anniversary. I'm not finna reach out to you, especially if I don't feel like I'm at that place yet. And if you don't understand that, you just don't understand that. And we don't need to be cool. Now, once we calm down both, I don't want to talk to you on the phone about what happened. I want to have a face-to-face, okay? So you can see where I'm coming from, and you can see my facial expressions. You can hear my tone with my expressions, so we can't get nothing mixed up and misconstrued. Now, for Latoya to make such a big issue about that, I never understood that, okay? Because like Christina said, Kobe was the one doing all of that. And then Kobe was like, you right. Because she did tell me I was wrong in the stuff that I said and what I did and how I reacted, but they just didn't show it. And I said, see, editing is a bitch, and it's just like, I don't get, why would you not deliberately show both sides of the coin? Because they really made it seem like Latoya was 100% Team Kobe and wasn't telling her about herself at all and was just going in on Christina for no freaking reason, no real reason. Okay, and when I say real reason, she was going in on her like she actually did something to her, and she didn't. Girl, don't nobody care. They talk about something they cool. They never talked on the phone like that because they wasn't never cool like that. Again, they really just confirmed that they only associated with each other because their husbands have a friendship of 20 plus years. That's just what it is. And that is fine. That's fine. Moving on from that, we get to the publicist situation. Christina, you was 100% in the wrong with this one because you did reiterate or you took back to them and said that they said something about the Harrises. And Brittany didn't say nothing about the Harrises. And she said that Anthony didn't say nothing about the Harrises. And when she sat down and they replayed that thing, she literally said, Brandon and you. That's what she said. Okay? Also, Brandon is going to say that Anthony is lying. Anthony going to continue to say that Brandon is lying. And after listening to this whole thing, and after seeing, once again, deleted scenes that they did not show us, part of that conversation that she had with Brittany and Christina had with each other, Brittany, and we saw her in a deleted scene that they didn't show. Anthony said that he set out to try to make Brandon seem and show the world that Brandon is a liar. So this was a vendetta. This was a plot. This is what he's been trying to do. He's trying to show that he's a liar or make him seem like he's a liar to the world. And if that is your friend, that you want to continue to be your friend after being friends for 20 plus years, why are you trying to put him on Front Street like that and mess up his business? Mess up his way of getting business and providing for his family by putting information out like that. For what? Even if it did happen, Why are you trying to destroy the man? Because that's what it's coming off like. And then, Russell said, I mean, but Brandon, also in the scene you did say that you don't even remember. So if you probably did say it, you don't remember, but you probably didn't mean it that way. And I said, well, yeah, you did say that. And he said, I was only saying it because I know for sure I didn't say that. And I know if I were to have said something along those lines, he took it out of context. And I said, I feel like the truth is somewhere in the middle. I feel like both of them are lying on some points of this, and both of them are somewhat telling the truth. But I really do feel like Anthony kind of lying a lot, and I do feel like he was trying to take down Brandon by putting it out there, and for even the publicist to say that he trying to make it known that Brandon is a liar to the world and all that stuff. Yeah, that's some vindictive ass shit. Okay, and then for Christina was like, well, Brittany said, I like Brittany. We always talking. And Christina said, yeah, they talk all the time. They used to text all the time and everything. And I said, well, bitch, how come we didn't put that up in the screen either? Y'all used to text and have a relationship, not on that level, but on a friendship. So the way that Anthony coming off is almost as if, well, we been knew her first, and now y'all trying to get on the team. But then come to find out, Brandon and the publicist and Christina used to be real cool with each other. Like, they used to be really, really cool and actually friends. So where is this coming from? And so now it even looks more vindictive on Anthony's part to me. Okay? And like Brandon said, which could be a possibility, he just feels some way about the fact that Brandon was working with her and he want to keep Brittany to himself or whatever. I don't know. It all seems vindictive and stupid, and it's just trifling. It's just trifling. And for Anthony to keep on saying, put up a lie detector test. I'll take a lie detector test and I'll pay for it. Now, damn well you saying that because they ain't got no lie detector test back there. And they not about to say or do anything about it. Okay? So you just doing that, and that's a front. That's a pump front right there, if you ask me. And it's not working in the way that you think it is because, sir, you're a liar. Brandon's a liar. I don't believe anything that neither one of y'all say. Okay? At this point. Christina's a liar too. All right, Latoya, girl, you just sit there. You gonna go with whatever your husband say. At one point, they had asked if they said it sounded like Brittany probably messy. Now they trying to blame it on Brittany, and then they even asked the fact that they felt like the conversation was coached between Brittany and Anthony, like he knew he was gonna call her, and they had already talked about what they was gonna say. Probably was. I wouldn't put it past them, but it also could be true. You just don't know at this point, and I hate leaving situations where we really don't know. Why are we talking about it when we still ain't gonna come down to the bottom of it? It's a agree to disagree type of situation. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Ain't no way to prove it at this point because ain't nobody finna own up to the truth. Moving on from that, what else wound up happening? The men's movement. Girl, when Anthony sat there and explained what his intentions for the men's movement was, they said, Brandon, so do you understand now what it is? Brandon said, what? Brandon was being an asshole on purpose, and I wasn't even mad at it because, girl, at the end of the day, the men's movement was trash. Compared to what Anthony sat there and said what it was supposed to be, which was so much clearer compared to what we actually saw, it didn't happen. We didn't see other men and other people from different organizations there. We didn't see them giving out, advice from this organization about this, about, credit and about, all these other things that could have happened. And I get it. Once he explained it that way, while he was sitting there, yes, I get it. That would have been a good idea to have a community come in and to, give men advice on this and that or whatever. Okay, fine. But you did not do that. And when Brandon brought up the fact that they had went out there and they was walking on 7 Mile, he said, I don't know if that was for play, for show or whatever, because none of them people, what we were walking for. Ain't nobody out there know what we was out there for or was even caring. And I said, exactly. Exactly. They ain't had no signs out there, no nothing. They weren't saying, and they was just walking to be walking, trying to get their steps in. And if that's the case, I understand, because we got to get our steps in, okay? We really do, because we got to get the, everything circulating, get that blood pumping and all that stuff. Got to get that heart healthy. I get it. But in this case, girl, I was like, what? But anyway, Marceau was there, and moving on from that, we finally they get into the whole situation about Russell and Kobe, their life and all that stuff, and how they have issues with communicating, and we get into how he used to be out there in the streets. Russell, as much as we called him dumb a little bit, Russell used to be a principal. I said, a school principal of what? In the actual school? Girl, they said, listen, he used to be out there in the clubs after school and all that stuff. And he said, yeah, I had to calm it down because, it gets to a point where my students' parents out there in the club and everything, and they look at, I'm like, no, I can't be out here. So, why not? You're a human being. You can have fun too, okay? What is it? Business hours are from 9 to 5, okay? We are off the clock. That's just what it is, You are human, and if you want to go have fun, go have fun. But the way that they switched it from him being talking about the divinity school to heavily focused on, for the rest of the season, this gym stuff and how he don't speak and communicate with Kobe, girl, I don't care no more, because he's still doing the same thing. And after that, what we found out is that Kobe is pregnant. That's basically what it boils down to. If I missed anything else, and that explained probably why she started crying too, and she was holding on deeply to all that stuff. Mama was going through her things, okay? And I understand, because, listen, I'm PMSing right now, and your hormones is going crazy, and you get it. All right? I understand. Mama said I'm pregnant. Y'all remember that video? That little boy was like, I'm pregnant. Kids are so funny. I don't want none, but they just really funny. Anyway, that was it, basically. I don't have nothing else to say. Y'all, I stretched this out and gave y'all a full review just because I ain't wanted to slight y'all like that. My headache is slightly still going away, but I'm tired. I will see you guys later. Love and Marriage Huntsville come back for the second half. Lord be with us, okay? Jesus, give me strength. Oh, it come back next week. Oh my God, let me just put this out here. The 16th. You're gonna get it on Sunday, because I will be at a concert. I'm going to see Fantasia, bitch. Fuck y'all. But anyway, y'all have a good one. I ain't mean it. Don't take that personal. I'll see y'all later, okay? Peace.